cried every single day after I left my internship. Keep in mind, I got here an hour and 8 minutes earlier. I just got my starter locks done. It is freezing in the car. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were all heavy days. I've been wearing a headband. I don't care how cold it is outside, I'm going to drink cold coffee. It is 11:26, the night before I have orientation. I'm on my lock journey. These are my starter locks, and I just got my starter locks done Thursday, which was 4 days ago. 4 days ago. And I've just been wearing a headband. I don't know what to do to it today. I might do this. Let me go get my earrings. Okay. I need to buy me some more earrings, but the earrings I have to get are so expensive. I can only wear gold, real gold, and I don't really care too much for the color gold, so I get white gold, and it's expensive. But I want me some bigger hoops now that I'm in this starter lock journey phase, and I just don't want to buy I just don't want to spend the money on the white gold bigger hoops, but I am going to have to at some point. I want these up, but it feels like they're pulling, and I don't want to pull on anything that does not want to go where it does not want to go, specifically this one. I want little bangs. Well, and I went and bought me some satin scrunchies, because I hear that a lot, to wear satin everything. Don't know why, but went and bought some extra gentle satin scrunchies from TJ Maxx yesterday for $6.99. Maybe I like it better if I add a headband. Still not too much feeling it, but it's gonna have to do. Some lip gloss. I'm going to start lining my lips with the lip pencil. First, just to make it my everyday look. I'm trying to tap more into the girly side of me in this starter lock phase, because my hair is longer than this. Let me come from this side. But, you know, I didn't think it was going to shrink this much, but it did. So, I'm trying to tap more into the makeup-ish. So, let's go, because I did want to get coffee before I got on the road. And right now, the commute is 55 minutes. It's 6:46 and it is still dark outside. So my current ETA is 7:41, but I'm about to go get some coffee. It is freezing in the car, so I need the car to hurry up and warm up and then go get the coffee, because I drink cold coffee and I don't care how cold it is outside. I'm going to drink cold coffee. So let's go. Can I get just a second?
What are we doing?
Okay, I'm ready.
What can I get for you?
Can I get your bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich with no cheese on it?
What else can I get for you?
And then can I get your protein latte?
What size?
A medium. And can I get it?
Iced?
Yes, ice, please. That's all.
You can pull it to the window.
Thank you. Should have went to Dutch Bros, you guys. I have been on campus. I made it to campus. I have been on campus for the past 10 minutes. I found a parking spot, but the way my campus is set up is, all campuses I'm pretty sure are like this. There's never enough parking for commuters, number one. But they have street parking. But if there is yellow on the street, then you can't park where there is yellow. So there is this spot where I can park, but there is one little tiny strip of yellow in the spot where I can park. So I can't park there because of that tiny strip, because there's like a pole or something there. So I can't parallel park there because of that tiny strip of yellow. And then here's the other thing. People don't know how to park. So on top of that, I could park there if the person that's parked in front of that spot would have pulled up to the end of that parallel spot. So now I'm just circling around in the commuter lot, because granted there are other commuter lots, but this one is the closest to the building I need to be in. Keep in mind, I got here an hour and 8 minutes earlier than I needed to be here, and there's no parking. So I'm just going to circle around for the next 56 minutes because I refuse to park in the other lot. And here's the other thing. They have tiers, right, for commuters. And so the tier that I have is like inner campus, and then the tier under mine is like outer campus. And so if there's no parking for inner campus, I can park in outer campus with my parking tag. But that doesn't make sense to me. Why would I park in outer campus if I paid for inner campus parking? I think my parking permit was like $300 in comparison to the outer campus parking. It's like $100 and something. So if I paid pretty much almost $150 more, then why would I park in outer campus parking? So yeah, I'm gonna keep just circling around. There is another lot, but it's cold. It is freezing outside today. So I really want to park in the lot that's closest to the building I need to be in because it's so cold. But I might just have to suck it up and walk in the cold today because there's no parking, and I'd rather get parking than to not get parking, you know? But I keep circling around. I miss being on campus. I did not miss looking for parking spots on campus. And I'm sleepy. I started to get sleepy after I got this coffee. So I may just go park in the other lot that's furthest away. Well, not furthest, further away. And go take me a quick nap before orientation begins. Because I'm so sleepy and orientation is 2 hours. So yeah, I'll let y'all know if I get a parking spot or have to walk. I probably just go park in the further lot because I'm able to walk, and a spot is a spot that's not that far away. So I'm probably gonna circle around 2 more times to see, and then just go park in the other lot. It is currently 6:36 in the morning, and today is my first official day of class. So I'm going to try to remember to record my day. I more than likely won't record my day in class, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm dressed. I just have a sweatshirt and some pants. Yes. So I got to campus at 8, like 8:06, I think. And it's 8:21, so it took about 15-ish, 14 minutes for me to find a spot. But I found a spot, so I'm gonna get breakfast. I think I can get breakfast in this building, I hope. If not, I'm just gonna be hungry because it's too cold to be walking around. One of my professors just posted the class today, and the other class is posted, but there's no content in the canvas, the class canvas. So I have an assignment due on the 18th, I think it said, somewhere along those lines. So I'll probably go do that assignment real quick. I did look over that assignment. I have to find a picture that I feel like describes me, which I already have the picture in mind, and I have to explain why it describes me. Probably gonna knock that out before my first class starts, and then read over the syllabus for the first class. And then I know I have to buy one book for one class, which is $100 and something. School is so expensive. And then I don't know if I need a book for the class that was just posted this morning. Let's go start the day. I'm very sleepy. So I didn't record, well, I recorded a portion of my day when I got to campus, but I didn't record my day on campus. I decided I'm gonna just make this video a week in my life instead of breaking it up as like orientation day and then today being my first day on campus, and then Thursday was originally gonna be my first internship day, but tomorrow's gonna be my first internship day. It's gonna be like half a day, and then Thursday's gonna be my first full day. Um, so I did have my first day of class today, and it was a really great day. I'm excited about one class. I have groups. I have two practice classes. I have four classes total, but I have two practice classes. Really excited about the groups one because I'm interning in a school setting. And so when I did the internship, the principal, or when I did the interview, I'm sorry, I met the principal. And when my supervisor, who I'm going to be working under, was introducing me, and she was like, "This is my intern." He was like, "Oh, perfect. I have a project for you already. I want you to do a group." And this was months, about a month and a half ago. He said this to me. And so now that I'm in this group class, and I'm gonna try to remember, I actually have it. Let me get it. So don't mind the bonnet. I try to keep my hair wrapped up when I'm not like out in public because you can get lint, they say, in your locks or starter locks. Um, so, and I'm also really sleepy, so I'm about to shower and read my syllabi for all my classes, jot down the assignments, and go to sleep. But I did want to film this because I know I would forget. But my professor in my group class give us take home, like tangible take home things for us to be able to utilize like when working with groups in the future, anything like that. So today we received this match. It's a fake match, it's not a real match, but it was called Gratitude Spark Gratitude Match or something like that. I found it on Amazon, so I'm gonna try to remember to insert like a screenshot or something of it. But on it, it says start each morning with a list of 3 things you are thankful for. And everybody like picked it out of the bag and got like a different thing. And so it made me really excited because I was like, well, I'm gonna go order this off of Amazon, and if I do actually like work with groups in my internship, this is a good idea. And so it had me like brainstorming different group activities, and I need to write these down. So I'm gonna go write these down once I finish this video. But it made me brainstorm different activities for groups. So like this is gonna be one, depending on what obviously, they want out of the group, because I don't remember what he wanted out of the group. But I started coming up with like different ideas and activities. So one activity I thought about was like, depending obviously on how many people come to the group, of course, putting the girls in groups and having like giving them 5 to 10 minutes to come up with a list of things that they have in common with obviously people they don't know or may not know all that well, and seeing what all they have in common so that builds friendships or things along that nature. That I did in very recently, actually, in my adulthood. Recently, just did that a few months ago. So that was exciting. I thought about coloring, and I know like teenagers might be like, coloring, but I just thought that would be like very therapeutic, giving them like self care ideas, like decompression ideas and stuff like that. So I was thinking, like, coloring, different therapeutic ideas. I'm still brainstorming that. Um, I had thought about another idea. Like I said, these match ideas. I thought about something else when I was in class. I should have wrote it down when I thought about it. But I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm really excited. So hopefully I do get to do the group Um, but yeah. So let me go shower and read these syllabi, write down my assignments, and go to sleep because I'm very sleepy. I think I might record me reading the syllabi and jotting everything down. I might not, I don't know, but stay tuned for tomorrow. As I'm about to edit the content for my week, my first week of school, or back to school, I should say, for the spring semester, I realized I stopped at Tuesday and didn't record my day or record the beginning and end or whatever, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today is Sunday. So this is just going to be a little recap of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday, I went to my internship. Wednesday was like an impromptu day to my internship because I thought I was gonna have class, but I didn't have class that day. So I texted my supervisor and asked if I could come in, and she said yeah. Let me tell y'all now, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were all heavy days at my internship. Like, cried every single day after I left my internship. My internship is at a high school, and the stories from, or what these babies go through is so heavy. I will say after Wednesday, my first day, that it's further solidified that I'm in the right field, that this is really what I want to do. And then I think Thursday or Friday, I kind of started to have imposter syndrome and started to doubt myself. And then my best friend reminded me that the first week is always heavy, but he can really see me in this field. So it's just always good to get reminders, is what he said. So yeah, so there's just a little mini recap. I'm gonna keep it short because I remember everything that happened, but it's not the same as if I would have said it like immediately after. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching.